volcano for depositions and dockets. Back to the topic in case you forgot it. Anonymous head bobbing, baby, keep that popping.
Baby, I'm just trying to get
Legendary.
open the mind.
Sounding like
Mind if I pull up with a few?
we can't arrange that.
Dropping out of the blue.
You know what? That.
All I wanna do is and the just take your money. All I wanna do is and the just take your money.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And here we go from LA. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Nick starting with a pass. Into the hands of Dulcich. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. And not what they wanted to see, just one play in. Their tight end shaken up as we get a timeout. Training staff out to work on him. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun snap to Nix. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He puts some juice on it deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he drives this forward to the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
1st and goal. Here's Williams. And they'll bring him down after an all-right game. It's a pickup of 5, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Okay, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. With a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Third and goal, here's Nix. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Junior Colson.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Herbert throwing right away. Brought in by Juju. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They're set up at the 35 now. Whiteout's getting involved in the grab game. He's contained at the line for no gain. Jason Pinnock there on the tackle. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. Running it after the penalty. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Another carry for Spiller. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Look, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
It's 4th down.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And this will put an end to the drive after it's stalled out. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And the Broncos are going to take over with a lot of field ahead of them. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Completes this one to Gregson. And he's out of bounds past midfield. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
It is Cup, left side. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Cap on Deebo Samuel. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down. From the red zone now. Won't make the play on that one. It hits the deck, incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready. Nix again on 2nd and 10.
in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. And the kick is good. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Darius Davis to return it. Returns looking good so far. And a great return has the offense just a touch shy of midfield as they start this drive.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field. And you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
It's into the hands of Will Dissly. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And the Chargers will have a first. We've arrived. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Again, it's Spiller. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. Herbert from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline. A nice gain of 8 there, and it brings them to 1st and goal. To throw, Herbert. He's on the move. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Riley Moss with the pick.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh no, give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Throwing from near his own goal line. Completed over the middle. They limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
A tight end in motion now. On 3rd down, here's Nix. And this is another incompletion. This one misses the tight end. So that brings up 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion. Fielded just ahead of midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And the Chargers will be set up with some great field position here. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. That's 16 on the pickup. And it brings up an LA first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the Broncos' 34-yard line.
Another try following the sack. Forced out to his right. Able to find Renfro here. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
On third down, Herbert gets it to him on the screen. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Up the middle, Spiller. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Edwards. Gets in. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Getting out to his left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. Still on the move, throwing. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds, too. Great work. Give him 32 on that play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. And it's the Broncos. Looking at 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Nix. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
On second down, a run with Williams. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Catch is made in close. Touchdown, Denver. Extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 7. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Throwing now, Herbert. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10 now, Herbert. That pass caught by Renfro. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw, here's Herbert. Chased out to his right. Brought in by Juju. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. First and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Herbert to throw once more. On the move, headed right. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. And now they face second down. Herbert throwing again. Hauled in left side. The ball is loose. And the Broncos corral it.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Throwing now following the turnover. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Hey, listen, I know kickers are arguably better today than they've ever been in the history of football. But anything from 60-plus is still awfully ambitious. And that time, it didn't pan out.
He throws a bullet deep to the right. It's another first-half mistake. He's intercepted again. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Dump off caught by his back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
He's on the move. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 41. Herbert now off the play fake. Caught by his back. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Chargers will have a first.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. Connects on the crosser. It's a great pickup. 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that. Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
They give it to Spiller. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage. Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Looking to throw. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, LA! The Chargers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers tie things up at 14. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. This return starts at the 5. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Stays in the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talked about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Third and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Officially a 55-yard launch. And the Chargers take possession. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. They give to Spiller from the gun. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Alex Singleton makes the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks. You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. That one in the books is a 48-yard punt. And the Broncos get set to take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Rolling left, buying some time. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Making a tackle there, Joey Bosa.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
From the 26 on 2nd down. Dive in, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
First down, Denver.
To throw, here's Nix. Cut out left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Throw left side, complete. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a 3rd quarter lead. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 14. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Connecting on a slant. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. We've reached the end of the third quarter on this Thursday night. The Chargers. They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Another try following the sack. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So now it's going to be third and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Completes this one to Gray. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Offense up to the line fast. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Spiller trying this one up the gut. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get this.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, well, you take a huge negative sack like that.
Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Escapes out to the left. That's caught for the first. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos double their lead to 14.
Chargers 14. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one intended for the running back. So that brings up second down. Back to the air. Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing third and long. Now Herbert again. Able to hit Palmer. Complete. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Only 1 yard, but when all you need is an inch or two, Brock, that'll still move the chains. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Herbert. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it second down. Running this one left. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
Well, that's a tough one because you could see the beginnings of what looked like an explosive play. Let's give some credit here, Kate, to the defense. A great job to bottle him up before it came to fruition.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Play action now for Herbert. Vacates quickly left side. Oh, he's going to run for it. Brought in close to the 8. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Penalty hurts them, but they're still going for it here on 4th. They snap it to Herbert. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Broncos, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it. It's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Forced out to his right. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Nix. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Now Nix. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So that brings up 4th and long.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Chargers will have a 1st. Herbert now. Hauled in by Gray. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. 2nd and 3 now. Herbert now off the play fake. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
The ability to track the ball. But ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To throw. Finds his man, Gray. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers now within 1 score in the 4th. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit. They'll line up for the onside kick here. Gotta find a way to get it back. Just a little over a minute and a half remaining. This one's covered by the Broncos hands team. Ooh, had to have that onside kick. Got one timeout, but not much time left. This one kind of feels like it's over.
Not a whole lot they can do, but you can't give up. Not a time to look at the clock. You got that one timeout. You got to do all you can and really hope and pray this offense fumbles the snap or screws it up here in the final minutes.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Flush shot. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Getting out to his left. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. So out now comes the punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Takes this in at the 25. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And they're going to take over possession. Ball at the 33 for first down. Here he is to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. It's intercepted. That will do it. Pat Surtain has it. And the Broncos make the interception on what is the final play of this game. So it's a win for the Broncos. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Broncos are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.